Hello traders everywhere, Adam Hewison here, co-founder of MarketClub with your 1 p.m. market update for Tuesday, the 22nd of November. And, it's a very interesting week. We've got some incredible markets, lots going on around the world. Now more than ever, maybe one-on-one MarketClub coaching will make sense to you because going it alone in the markets can be very, very tough. But knowing how to do it the right way is the only way to do it, in my opinion. When I started my career some decades ago, I was lucky enough to have someone mentor me, but that was not after I made a lot of silly, stupid, expensive mistakes. Look, give us a call. It's a free consultation. It's 877-219-1482. The call is free and the consultation is free. And who knows, maybe one-on-one Market Club coaching is right for you. Maybe it's not, but you'll only know if you make that call. Let's go take a look at the markets in just a moment. But from MF Global, the gang that couldn't shoot straight, just when you thought it couldn't get worse, it does. Now it's a $1.2 billion that's missing, not the $600 million which was bad enough. Super committee, super bust, politicians, all of them are doing what they do best, and that is delay, 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 and get nothing done. Meanwhile, the economy sputters, uncertainty reigns, and millions of Americans are out of work. This is an amazing time in history, and it gives the United States of America an opportunity to reinvent itself and get back to basics. This must be done with strong leadership if we want this country to work again and compete with China in the future. So what's driving the markets? It is the political malaise and the fact that the political elite have not yet accepted the reality that the world is going through a major reset. As we say almost every day, the markets speak the truth, and eventually the markets, will make the changes that are needed in our country. Now let's go to the charts and the video and see how we can create and maintain your wealth in 2011 and beyond. So we're going to go right to the portfolio. And right here we have the portfolio set up already. We're going to look at the S&P 500. We had a lot of requests for ETFs. We'll be doing some ETF portfolios in the next day or two, so stay tuned for those. But starting with the S&P 500 cash, minus 100, it's telling you it's a strong downtrend. And you can see just that. We were a little lower earlier. We've come back, but nonetheless, this is not a particularly good sign for this market at the moment. We have been down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. You may see a little blip, but I think eventually we'll see this market come down to our target zone initially, which is the 1160 area, which is a 61.8% retracement. So just let me put that in, just so in case you are wondering exactly where we stand. We have all of our trade triangles basically negative. You can see right here, it's 100%, indicating a strong downtrend. And we're looking for at least initially the 1160 area, which is a 61.8% pullback. So that's our target zone. I think we could be there. We've got obviously a shortened week. We've got Thursday is Thanksgiving here in the U.S. where markets are closed, and on Friday you've got a very shortened session, only closing at 1 o'clock. So it's very, very short. And also that gives you the weekend. A lot of concern about the weekends. Lots of concerns about a major bank going under in Europe. We'll have to see how that plays out. But let's go to our next market. And the next market we're looking at is silver. Silver, which is really, it's a very interesting market right now. It's obviously had a big update today from the support area. Our trade triangle kicked in 32.54, which is a daily trade triangle. I mean, very short term, this market's going higher. We are a minus 75, indicating a potential, still in an uptrend, downtrend rather, but it looks as though we'll see this market maybe go back and forth for a while. So no really strong feelings on this, but do not want to be long right here at this moment. Would rather wait to see our triangles kick in on the monthly and the weekly, which may take some time. We may be looking at next year for that. So let's go to our next market. And the next market we're looking at is the gold market. I've already got some information in here. I've put the Fibonacci. We're at minus 60. The market is higher today, trading at over $1,700 an ounce after trading down to the first target zone, which is the 50% target zone. Let me close that in a little closer so you can see. You can see right here, we traded down to 1669, which is where it's a 50% retracement from this level to the level down here. Now, I think what we could do is maybe see this market consolidate for the next week or so, or maybe the next several days, before it starts its upward resumption, its trend. We still have our monthly trade triangle in place from 1430. It remains in place, and we expect this market to actually do better next year and possibly make its high in the May-June period of next year. So we'll see what happens. But generally speaking, this is a interesting time globally with the banks and also what's happening. I think a lot of people were surprised that we fell back from the 1800 level to this level here. I think the highs, we've seen the highs for the year, which is right around the 1900 level. I don't think we'll take those out until next year. So we'll see how that plays out. But generally speaking, if we were to get another push down to the 1637, 1640 level, I think that's probably an area that would be a pretty low-risk buy area for anyone who wants to trade this market. But we're going to rely on our trade triangles, as always, to guide us. So let's go to our next market, and that's copper. Again, copper is in a negative mode. It's minus 90, which means a strong downtrend. Despite today's little blip, we are still in a downtrend, and we expect this market to continue going lower. As we said before, copper is a function of the economy, and if the economy is slow around the world, in China, Europe, and the U.S., then the demand for copper is going to be very poor, but the market's telling you that right now as we move to our lowest levels since early October, since about the 20th of October. So let's see how this plays out. Obviously, tomorrow is going to be an interesting day for a lot of reasons because it's the last really trading day before Thanksgiving, and a lot of traders are going to have to decide what they want to do, whether they want to hold their positions over the Thanksgiving day because Europe is closed. Europe is open, and it could mean some changes here, so we'll have to watch that very, very carefully. So next market we're looking at is going to be crude oil. And crude oil, as you know, we had our signal. We have all our trade triangles with the exception of the daily trade triangle in a positive mode. And it would look as though the trend, the longer-term trend in crude oil is higher. So in 2012, we may be seeing this market trade back up to the 150 area, which is what Barron's called for quite some time ago. Generally speaking, the daily is just basically saying it's short-term negative, but longer-term, you've got the weekly and the monthly still positive. And I think we want to give this market some room. If we scope this down further, we can see that we just turned down a little bit in the MACD and also the Williams percent R is just sort of midpoint, no real deal there. But generally speaking, I think we can see this market do much, much better longer term. Again, the trend is still positive with our trade triangles in a plus 85 mode. So going to our next market, and that's going to be the dollar index. And the dollar index basically continues to be in a positive mode, the 78.50 level. Let me just move this out. We have all our triangles in a positive mode, but the 78.50 level is proven to be an interim period of resistance. You can see right here, we've hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. We've been under it. It needs to move over this level. And if that's the case, then we'll see our targets of 79.50 and 80 touching the previous highs that were seen in early October. So again, this looks to me like you've got a very big area, like an energy field. We talked about energy fields before. We sort of moved out. If we could have a 78.50, that's going to accelerate this move to the higher, and we could actually possibly even go to 82, 83 on this. So let's see how that plays out. But again, very strong trend with a plus 90, and I think we'll see this market do a little bit better than we're doing right now. So let's take everything off the screen and go to our next market. And the next market we're looking at is the CRB, Reuters Jefferies CRB Commodity Index, and that's it's moved down to an area, certainly the 305 level, the 3 level is very important, and I think we'll see this trend. The market's going to have to do some work to repair itself, but generally speaking, the trend is down, and I think we'll see this market still be on the defensive late this week on Friday and possibly tomorrow, and then on Monday and Tuesday of next week. So we're looking for these markets to continue down. We've had a reset in the markets in the sense that we are now pretty much in a negative mode. If we go to our portfolio, you'll see, you can see quite easily you've got minus 100, that's negative, obviously, very strong downtrend. You got a minus 90, which is the copper, negative trend there. a negative on the Reuters. The dollar index is plus 90, meaning it's going higher. The crude oil is plus 85, meaning it's going higher. And so you've got some good ones on the upside, and you've got some ones that are going to be a little bit more defensive. But let's see how this plays out. I'll be back tomorrow just before Thanksgiving at the same time, same place. So be sure to tune in. And if you have time, give us a call at that number we said, 877-219-1482. The call is free, and the consultation is free. I think you, if you're interested in improving your trading with one-on-one Market Club coaching, then give us a call. I think you'll really be happy that you did. So this is Adam Hewison for Market Club. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Have a great trading day.